using the same multimeter, I have just shifted the range from milliammeter to resistance and keeping it on 2 mega ohm, and the probe which was here at milliampere range, now it is shifted to the voltage or ohm, because we are going to see the forward and reverse resistance of the PN junction diode. So here you can see the diode, there is a silver ring here, there is a silver ring here, that is the N terminal of the diode. Okay, now I am connecting this diode in such a way that the positive terminal I am connected to the P and negative terminal to the N. Now this diode get the supply from the from the multimeter. So you can see I can change the range now. The value is around 140 kilo ohm. 140 kilo ohm. Now I will just change the terminals so that the N will be connected to the P, that is the positive of the multimeter, and now the ring is on the positive terminal of the multimeter. Okay, so this is the N, this is the P. Now it is in the reverse bias. You can see it is showing overload. That means the resistance is more than 200 kilo ohm. So I am putting it on 2 mega ohm. Still it is showing overload. That means resistance is more than 2 mega ohm. I am shifted it to 20 mega ohm. Still it is showing the overloading. That means in this direction the resistance is more than 20 mega ohm. That means 20 into 10 raised to 6 ohm. So this is the diode. I am measuring the resistance in the reverse bias condition. So if you are not able to locate the ring, you can find out which is the N terminal and which is the P terminal. So now from these observations you can say the N terminal here, this is the N terminal with the ring. If you are not able to see the ring, I can say this is the N terminal, because when the positive terminal is connected here, it is in reverse bias and it is showing the infinite resistance, and in forward bias it is showing the resistance that is around 180 kilo ohm. 180 kilo ohm.